Hey everybody, welcome to Around the Twist. Episode 308, it's October 4th, 2017, and yeah, it's 3:45 in the afternoon. Lighting might be a little off because I think we're having... I just had to walk downtown to get my car and spent an hour walking to go get it since everyone in the house was sleeping. So of course I missed the entire nap time to record. So here we are back. I've lost the light. I've lost my quiet time. So we might be joined by a couple of small co-hosts in a little bit because I've heard them pounding around upstairs. So, hey, how you been? Hopefully your day, week, whatever is going smoother than mine has thus far. So yes, at 3:45 in the afternoon, I am drinking a cup of caffeinated coffee because I desperately need it. I should have had it earlier, but oh well. So, hopefully you guys got lots of knitting time this week. I actually have some progress. Not quite as much as I was hoping for. I was really hoping to have this first thing, my friend Sarah's Opal socks, which are going to be her Christmas present. I was hoping to have the second one done. Didn't happen. So close. So close. Like one more day of knitting. Or if I really, honestly, if I had wanted to cheat, if I really would have just like popped 2 movies on for the kids this morning and just buckled down and put needles to hand, or hand to needles, however you want to put it. If I had buckled down and just knit this morning, I could have gotten it done. And you guys would have been so impressed. Or not. But Sarah's Opal socks. This is my standard 72 stitch vanilla sock with a heel flap and a gusset. The yarn is Opal Masterpiece. Long time ago, very much discontinued, but it came out of the deep stash and Sarah picked it, said that she wanted this one. So let's see. It is a very old colorway. I got from a place called Knitwits, evidently. I don't even remember. It's color number 3703. And this, Sarah was so surprised when she came to visit like a month ago that this speckly thing turned into stripes. She hadn't realized it would be stripes, so she was very excited. And right now, get this where I can hold it so it's not acting all wonky. Thanks to the fact that the PBS series Victoria is on Amazon Prime. Gotta love Prime Instant Video. Love it. The second sock that I had just finished the gusset on, so I was all the way back here. I have finished the foot. I am ready to whack a toe on this baby and it will be done. I am knitting on a US 1. A 2.25 millimeter needle. I think these are my Addy sock rockets, if I remember right. Love the pointy needle, and they're very slick, like the Addy Turbos, so I'm almost think I prefer using the Addy lace needles that are a little more grippy. But they'll do. They'll do. So I have a toe left to do on this sock, and that will be one Christmas present done, finished, finite. That might be my only Christmas present I knit this year. I haven't decided if I want to really buckle down and do another one. Haven't decided, haven't made up my mind. The other thing that I worked on last week while I was waiting to get my car in, or my car was in at the mechanic. I told you guys I was leaving after I recorded and taking my car, or I was going to do that the next day. I can't remember when exactly. I don't remember what I went for. I went for something that was very quick. I was only there about 45 minutes, but I was able, I took not only the sock, but I didn't want to be under yarned. You know how knitters are. Crafters in general are. You never want to be under crafted in a waiting situation, right? Right. So I not only packed the sock, I packed the stained glass blanket take 2. So I was able, let's see, where did I end? I think it was over here. I think it was these 3 maybe. I can't remember where the last ones were that I put on. Yeah, it was these last three. This one, and this one. Got those joined, obviously. So we're up to 33 centers joined onto the blanket. That is slightly bigger than lap size. It hangs down either side of my legs and covers from waist to below my knee. So, I also got 3 more centers done. So, I know this dark blue, it has some slight variegation when you look at it this way. It's a very dark blue. This is closer to the actual color it is, not this. But you can see the variegation better. This one, it's a lightweight, that's about all I can remember, and I think I used it in my sister-in-law's color affection shawl. This one actually came out of my mom's stash because I never would have picked this color in a million years. This is so not my color, but I somehow ended up with scraps of it from all the wedding cupcakes you guys made for us for our wedding. 4 favors. Thank you again. I can't ever thank you guys enough for contributing. That was almost 5 years ago now. God, 5 years. But this was, I believe it's medium weight, just off the hand of it and how large the center is. It's slightly bigger than the ones I know to be lightweight. Ever so slightly, just a little bit. I believe this is lemongrass. And again, that's closer to the color. It's this brilliant yellowy lime green that pooled drastically. That whole chunk right there. I'm not quite happy with that, but oh well, it's going into a blanket. And then this one, which, whoa, that color is not even close to correct. That's like, wowza. That's more it. It's a deep blue and a purple and a green, and there's that kind of lemongrassy yellow that's in it. This, I believe, it's lightweight, I know that, and I think this was sea stone. This was from when I was on my monkey sock knitting kick. Ooh, gosh, 9 years ago now, where I knit like 6 or 7 pairs of monkey socks all in a row. This was one of the pairs that has since died a very tragic death. Not tragic. It had a blowout. They all have. It's how you clear out a sock drawer. Socks are meant to have holes walked in them, so I have. So these will get added on to this. 36 still won't close up the hexagon, so this one here, that's the center one I started with, and I've just been going in circles. And I don't know if I'm going to keep, I might do that one more time and then just start expanding lengthwise, so we'll see. Haven't decided yet. But I'm knitting all of this. See, I've already picked my next one. Don't ask me the color. I can't remember. It's familiar, but I can't remember. I think I used it in my Charlotte's Web shawl that I made years and years and years ago. But I'm using an F hook, which is a 3.75 millimeter needle. It's giving me a good 3-inch diameter on my centers. So slowly working my way out there. I just reached in the bag and pulled this out, and I'm ready. So last week, so all the centers are Socks That Rock from Blue Moon Fiber Arts. They're lightweight and medium weight because that's what I get. Sorry, just heard a child shriek. Probably for no reason. Sounded like Gabe. Yep, that was Gabe. I can hear him pointing. The edging, the black, is from the Loopy U. It's their Loopy U Solid series. And it's just black. Color 2-41 black. It's 100% superwash merino. Because it's going to be a blanket. I want it to be superwash. Kids are going to puke on this thing and drop salsa on it, and I want to be able to throw it in the washer. So, meh. So this is not the skein I've been showing you. This is a different skein. The magic. The magic. Let me grab more coffee so I can explain. I was digging through the closet in the craft room back there. Looking, I knew I was running low on the black that I'd keep in the bag, the ball of that. I thought I only had 2 more skeins of this. I was sure I only had 2 more skeins, that I'd only bought 3. Evidently not. The skein I've been showing you every week up till this week, I had wound up last week. It's in the bag. It's ready to go because I don't even know if I have enough to join one more sender on. So that's wound up in the bag, ready to go. Well, I was back digging in the closet, back in the craft room, looking for a pattern to give to someone, and I didn't find the pattern. I found some books to give them instead that have been sitting in boxes in that closet for 3 years, pretty much ever since we moved out here. So those are going to be gifted away. But when I was moving things around, I came across not only this skein. So I've used one skein. I wound one skein. I have this skein. And I have this one already wound. So I have 4 skeins. So that should be plenty. I think I should be okay. If I just want like a lap size throw, 4 skeins should do it. If I decide to keep adding on to it, if I want it bigger, I might have to get more. We'll see. But yay for extra yarn I didn't even know that I had. So that makes me happy. So I've got extra. One ball is already wound, which when I found it and I found it wound, it's kind of like, really? I just wound a ball. Why didn't I just go digging in the closet looking for more? No. So those are ready. They're going to sit out here so I know where they're at. They're on top of my printer. Remind me if I forget. They're in plain view. I won't forget. Yeah. So various and sundry stuff. Like I said, I've been, once the kids are down and if hubby's at work or during nap time, hashtag naptime needleworker, if you're over on Instagram, I've been watching Victoria, which is from PBS, Masterpiece Theater, stars Jenna Coleman, who you guys might remember as Clara from Doctor Who. Wow. Oh boy, it has been a long week. Sheer exhaustion is coming into the part of it. So we had some fun this last weekend too. We took the kids out because it's been kind of gray and rainy. So we took them out. There's a local family farm that every year decided to turn around what was like a dying family farm and make it into a business. Instead of just farming, they do, it's called the Fritzler Corn Maze, and it's in, I believe it's near LaSalle in Colorado here. And they've got a corn maze that has 2 separate paths that you can go on. They have a pumpkin patch. They have like a huge hill with a big slide. They have a barrel train. They've got like bouncy pillows that kids can go on. They have a pedal cart track. I don't even know what else. They do in the evenings, so during the day it's a non-scary maze. You just go through the maze. There's clues along the way that you can find that help you discover which way to turn. Hubby was having a blast because he has an awesome sense of direction, but when we started out we were letting the kids lead. And yeah, don't let 3 almost 4-year-olds lead you through a corn maze. You will end up getting turned completely around. I would have been completely lost. Hubby got us out, but we spent 45 minutes just on one half, and by then the kids were done. I was carrying Tara piggyback for about the last 10 minutes of it because she was just done. So we didn't even get to go through and do the second half. But we did some other stuff. We got the kids some kettle corn. We had a funnel cake. And we just had a fun few hours out as a family. So that was a good experience. It's a little expensive, but in the evenings they also do I don't know what do they refer to? I don't want to call it Scary Acres because that's a different business in Fort Collins. It's like a haunted / zombie corn maze where the corn maze becomes like a haunted house, basically. They've got workers out there dressed up, and obviously we didn't go back for that. They have a paintball thing out there that we didn't do either, but it was a lot of fun. Would love to go back, but yeah. And then hubby had picked up an extra shift at work because one of his coworkers quit, so he's trying to help cover some shifts. And yeah, I was waiting for him to come home this morning so we could take my car back to the mechanic to get the bit done that needed to be done that they couldn't do the other day because they needed to block out a bigger chunk of time to get it done. So that's why I had to. He and the kids were sleeping. They called around noon, and I waited till the kids were down for naps, and I took off and walked uptown, which I hit about halfway on my... Oh no, I'm into the 4th light of 5 lights on my Fitbit for walking downtown from our house. So yay for getting my steps in on a day when normally I am a complete couch potato. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any questions thread this week. I hadn't organized it, and it's getting kind of late in the day. I don't want to drag this on anymore. So I got the work weekend ahead. We've got laundry to do, and so I'm going to say goodbye. And until next week, everyone, happy knitting.